What's up, Mount Silver? Welcome to the gym. My name's Gym Leader Geo, and we've got episode 2 of Geo's 4v4, the show where I bring 4 Pokemon, and that's it. That's all I got. And my opponent is also going to bring just 4 Pokemon. So, to go over the rule set a little bit, in case it's confusing, it's trying to be like a 6v6, but bringing fewer Pokemon. So, like, getting similar battles to like you would see on Battle Spot, where it's a 3v3, but in Battle Spot, you bring 6, choose 3. In this one, it's bring 4, pick 4. So, I'm going to go over my team with you guys just real quick. Shouldn't take as long as it would normally take, because boom, there's only 4 of them. So, I'm bringing the Heatran, the Choice, who is my Garchomp, Kid, who is my Azumarill, and the Thirst, who is my Mega Venusaur. So, the team concept I had here is I really wanted kind of like at least one safe switch in for everything, so I did my best to try and make a team where I have a resist to pretty much every single type. So, we've got Heatran and the Thirst here, make a pretty decent core where they cover each other's weaknesses fairly well. Specifically, the Thirst can soak up pretty well Heatran's weakness to ground. Even though it's only going to hit him neutral, the Thirst is actually a physically defensive Mega Venusaur. The Choice is a Choice Scarfed Garchomp. I argued a little bit with myself about whether or not I wanted to go Lum, or if I wanted to go a little bit more defensive and maybe make that a Mega Garchomp and change out the Thirst, but I think I decided that Scarf was the right move there. And then the Kid over here, Kid is a Assault Vest Azumarill, so kind of there to soak up a little bit more of the special attacks. Heatran is actually not a defensive Heatran, it's a Choice Specs Heatran, so hoping to take advantage as best I can of any fire type attacks that might come my way. But you know, maybe I don't really have any fire weaknesses here, so we'll have to see what happens here. So my opponent is Metatized, and he's been waiting patiently, so thank you for that, bud. Metatized is also a fellow PokeTuber. Definitely check out his channel if you guys are looking for more Pokemon content. I'll leave a link to that in the annotation down below. So, let's get started looking at what he is bringing. We're having a little bit of an issue here with one of my... There we go. Boom. Everything is better and right as rain now. So Metatized is bringing the Mega Medicham, the Sceptile, the Nidoking, and the Spiritomb. So, Spiritomb, probably physically, like kind of a weird mix of physically offensive with kind of shenanigans. Expect maybe a potential lead, actually. So that's a pretty decent potential lead. He might be looking at my team. He's got... So the thing I was worried about was a primary ground type Pokemon, and unfortunately he does have that in the Nidoking. So that's going to make the Heatran kind of a dangerous Pokemon to be playing with. Fortunately, or unfortunately, he also has this, the Mega Medicham, who can actually kind of counter the Thirst with a Psychic Stab, and he's going to be hitting hard, and I don't really have any other physically defensive Pokemon. So Mega Medicham is a pretty decent lead option for him, given that he can fake out right away. So given that, I'm actually going to lead with the Choice, because the Choice is Rough Skin, so he will take some damage if he opts to go for the fake out first turn, if he does lead with the Medicham, who is a potential lead, and if the lead is actually the Spiritomb, then I can sort of play around it from there. But I think this is probably the better option for me lead-wise. So Metatized is going to lead with the Spiritomb, so I just wanted to be safe here. I think that I was a little more worried about where the Medicham is going to come in. And Choice against the Spiritomb. I'm not fully sure how much damage I'm going to be able to do to this guy outright. Obviously, I can't hit him super effective with anything. I'm running on this Scarfed, the Choice. I am bringing Earthquake, Rock Slide, Dragon Claw, and Poison Jab. Might have been a mistake to bring Dragon Claw instead of the Outrage, but also not that big of a deal. I did not take a picture of my opponent's team once again, but he has the Spiritomb, Nidoking, the Mega Medicham, and I literally forgot the 4th one, so we'll have to wait and see on that one. So this turn is going to take me a while because I'm trying to kind of like think things through here. I think I don't want to risk getting burned here. And I don't think Spiritomb really has anything for the Heatran, so I'm just going to switch in the Heatran outright. If he opts to go for the Will-O-Wisp to burn the choice, then that works out really well for me, as I will get the Flash Fire boost. If he opts to switch out, well then we'll see who he had for the choice. So the choice is going to switch out here, and we will see if he switches after, because I'm faster, so that switch would happen first. He opts to stay in and go for Snarl. Snarl is going to lower my special attack, so he predicted that switch really well. So lose a little bit of special attack there. Kind of unfortunate, actually, and that did decent damage. So now I'm in here with a reduced special attack. Not sure precisely what the best move for me to go for here. I do pack on this Heatran, I pack Overheat, Earth Power, Ancient Power, and Flash Cannon. So I could go for the Overheat, as it would be the highest damage. It would kind of force me into a switch situation or switch scenario next turn. The Earth Power would do well if you opted to switch in the Nidoking. So given that, and it would also, but it would lock me in there, and I'm not sure how much that would actually do to a Spiritomb. So given that, I might just go for, I think I'm gonna go. He could opt to Snarl again here, just keep my special attack really low. I am going to go for the Earth Power here, just in case he does switch. He does opt to switch here, so let's see who he brings in. He's going to bring in the Medicham. Okay. So, that won't do too much. It's not quite a 2-hit KO. Now, unfortunately for me, with the Medicham switch in, Medicham could go for the Fake Out here. I can't live in fear of that Fake Out, though, because it's not going to do that much damage. The bigger concern here would be if he goes for a Fighting type move, because he could really punish me with that. Sorry guys, that's my phone going off in the middle of recording, so let's put that over here. As far as, he also carries Elemental Punches, which isn't great for me. Could opt to go for one of those if he predicts my switch into Venusaur. Venusaur could handle all of those really well once he is Mega Evolved, but I do predict that he also has a Psychic type attack. So really it's whether or not I can take a Fighting type attack here, and I'm not so sure that I can. Medicham's a real issue because of the amount of coverage he has in addition to the amount of damage he can do. Because I could bring in the Kid here, and the Kid could definitely take pretty much anything this Medicham has to offer relatively well, with the exception of a Thunder Punch. So I think I am going to opt to stay in with the Heatran here, because I don't really see any other concern for this team Fire-type wise. So I'm going to go for a second Earth Power here, because I am locked into it. We'll see what he opts to go for. So he's going to see that I stay in. If he goes for the Fighting type move, I'll probably go down, but then I can bring in someone and Revenge Kill right after. So we'll see what he does. He does opt to go for the Drain Punch. He's going to get all his life back. That's unfortunate. And I do end up going down. So kind of unfortunate there. I would have been a better move for me to switch. So Heatran goes down. I have First Blood drawn. This Medicham will not outspeed the Choice. So I think the Choice might actually, now that the Heatran is down and I'm not really going to get to pop this guy on the switch, the Choice is probably going to be my best option here. Yeah, gonna be my best option. I can outspeed this Medicham. The only priority he's gonna have is Bullet Punch, which is not gonna do hardly anything to me. So I predict he will switch once he sees the Choice. Especially because of the nickname. Kind of gives away a little bit that it's a That's a choice scarf, but it's not the end of the world here. I will go for the Earthquake here. He will almost certainly withdraw as he does, and he will probably bring in, who did he have? Spiritomb, just to take this, but I don't think he'll be able to take much more than, I think this will still be a 2-hit KO, so we shall see. So Earthquake goes off. Spiritomb's going to take a good amount of damage. Yeah, well, that's a crit, so that's a little unfortunate for him, but let's see, looking at that did 75%, so 50% less than that. 50%, half 50%. Yeah, so it would have been about 50. It would have been about a 2-hit KO still. Maybe a little bit less than that after leftover. So maybe he could have survived 2. Maybe. But we're going to have to see here. So he's going to take a second one. You can see there that he does not pack the Sucker Punch. Otherwise, he probably would have gone for it there. But I think the better option for him, I think he's just trying to go for a safe switch in. And I think he judged the Spiritomb as not quite useful enough for this battle, because I don't think he really does much to anyone else, and he kind of got bopped by the Garchomp there. So we'll see who he brings in next. I'm still forgetting this 4th Pokemon. I'm sure you guys are yelling at the screen like, it's so obvious, how do you not know this? But I forget sometimes. I forget to take the pictures, and that's my work. That's what I gotta do. Sometimes I just forget. He's going to bring in the Sceptile. That's who he had. That's who he's got. The Sceptile is Pokemon number 4. I'm gonna write that down. Sceptile. So Sceptile is a funny little egg, because there's so much that Sceptile can do, you know. But he is a lesser used Pokemon. I'm pretty sure he's RU. You do occasionally see physical sets from him, which is a little strange, but it's definitely available. It's possible he's packing the HP Ice, which would be why he brought it in like that. Unfortunately, given my current situation, I can't really switch straight into my Venusaur to take it, because he's not Mega Evolved yet. And I'm pretty sure Mega Venusaur, or non-Mega Venusaur, would take a really hefty amount of damage from that. Venusaur, let's see. I'll just, real quick. It would, actually, it wouldn't be a 2-hit KO. And that's just a regular Venusaur. So I actually am going to bring in the Thirst here, predicting the HP Ice, just because it's not safe for me to stay in. And also, he does resist Earthquake, and I am locked into it. So let's see if the HP Ice is coming my way. Hidden Power, yeah, almost certainly HP Ice. Kind of a standard set for Sceptile to run. HP Ice gives him pretty decent coverage in RU, so... okay, so that did not very much at all. Oh, it's because my Venusaur is very bulky and has max HP investment. So I am going to Mega Evolve here, and I think his best bet would be to go into Medicham, because I'm pretty sure Medicham can one-shot me. Medicham being Fighting and Psychic. Sludge Bomb would not be a good selection against the Sceptile. Sceptile, I'm not sure. I mean, he's definitely got Grass Stab. A lot of them carry Focus Blast. Canada Bop. I think Heatran actually. Yeah, I'm just gonna. You know what? I'm predicting the switch. I'm gonna go for the Giga Drain here, because it will hit neutral on the Nidoking, and I don't think he's staying in. No, he is gonna opt to stay in. Interesting. So let's see what he's got here. I'm a little curious to see. He's just gonna go for the Hidden Power again, so that's not gonna do too much. It's gonna do very little actually, and after the Giga Drain, it's actually gonna do even less. So let's see. I could go. I could stay in and keep going for the Giga Drain. The thing is that if he does switch, I want to be hitting him on the switch. If he opts to go into... This is my biggest concern right now, is definitely that Medicham. So I need to stay safe from that Medicham. And the best way for me to do that is to, because I don't think I can survive. Even though this is a physically defensive Mega Venusaur, I really don't see myself surviving against a Mega Medicham if he's packing Zenith. But yeah, there's almost certainly no way that I'm going to do that. So I need to be hitting him on the in switch. Although to be honest, I don't think a Giga Drain is going to do that much to him either. So maybe I should just... there's no way he's going to go for a Hidden Power Ice again. Not seeing how little that did. I'm going to go for the Sludge Bomb here. No, you know what? I'm going to go for the Synthesis. I want to be full health. Damn it, he's going to withdraw. He opts to go into the Nidoking here. So, Nidoking. Could be physical set, and if it is, that's perfect for me, because... but more often than not, he's a special set. But I'm predicting, as far as coverage, he usually packs maybe like Flamethrower, Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, like some variation of those three, along with Stab in his Sludge, Bomber Wave, and Earth Power. Pretty much, thanks to Thick Fat, pretty much everything he could possibly hit me with would be neutral. So basically, nothing he's gonna do is really gonna hurt me all that much. So. Ice Beam's probably his highest damage move on me, and actually I can't really hit him that hard, so he's got, the amount of coverage he's got between Nidoking and Medicham is actually causing me a bit of an issue. Definitely causing me an issue, and my Venusaur, is not gonna, I forgot to do something, there we go, I'll switch that over. Honestly, I think I am gonna stay in here. I know I need this guy for killing that. He is opting to go for the Earth Power, so I personally would have gone for the Sludge Wave if I were him. But that is gonna hit me. That would have been a 2-hit KO. But after getting a little bit of health back with the Giga Drain, it's no longer gonna be able to do that. So, I really hate being stally, but I think what he might, if he goes for another, but it's more than a 2-hit, okay, so if it's doing more than half, then I don't want to be stuck using Synthesis forever, and that'd be literally what I was doing. So I'm going to go for another Giga Drain here, unless Earthquake would do more. Guys, I'm asking you right now, would Earthquake do more? It's physical, and it's coming from a slightly lower attack stat than special attack stat, but it is super effective. This is a tough call, because if I do Giga Drain again, that earned me back, what did it earn me back, like 40? And he brought me down, he did about 90 something damage, so he went back 40. I feel like Giga Drain is safer, because I can only really survive one more unless I get a heal back right now, but I'm not sure that I'll survive one more anyway. I'm gonna go for the Giga Drain here. I want to try and stay alive here. He is opting to go for the Earth Power again. As long as it's not a crit, I should live. I do live, so it brought me down from 140 to 25. Unfortunately, I don't kill him, and not going to get anywhere near enough back to survive that. So, that's unfortunate. An Earth Power will hit the choice relatively hard. I do not have a resist for this. I should have gone for the Earthquake. So that was a misplay on my part. I guess I don't know why I thought that I could have lived that. I really want to keep the Thirst around for that Sceptile. So, and I'm pretty sure I will outspeed this Nidoking with the Choice, and I don't think he will be able to take me out with that Earth Power. So I'm going to switch into the Choice right now. We'll see if he's Life Orb. He might be Choice Scarfed in his own, but I will still outspeed regardless. So Earth Power will do probably more than half to me. Yeah, a little bit more than half. And the safest move for me here Dragon Claw will take this guy out. Dragon Claw's a good stab because it'll hit neutral for pretty much everything. I could opt to go for the Poison Jab here, but I don't know that the Poison Jab would kill this Nidoking. Nidoking is not the most frail Pokemon ever, but Garchomp is also kind of a beast. So I'm pretty sure he's staying in. I'm just going to calc it real quick because I'm curious. I am curious George. Looks like it will not do it. It will not go for the kill. So, not worth it. Just going to go for the Dragon Claw here, just to hit neutral. He is opting to stay in, scout out what I'm going for here, so this Nidoking will go down. So, might have actually been a good idea for me to make that switch earlier. Because now, the Medicham might come in. There's the Medicham. We'll see if he packs Fake Out or not. I definitely outspeed him as he is right now. The Fake Out will probably kill me. But do I have anyone that would take it otherwise? I can't switch into the Thirst. My best bet is to get some damage on this Medicham, or at the very least try, because unfortunately, if he packs the right elemental move, he can actually finish off this game right now. More than likely, he packs the Ice Punch. That's a really common thing for him. We saw that he has the Drain Punch. I'm assuming he has Psycho Cut, so I don't actually think he has Thunder Punch, but we're going to have to see right now, because I'm not going to switch. I'm going to stay in. I'm going to go for the Dragon Claw again. So I do actually outspeed, so he doesn't opt to go for the Fake Out, so he probably doesn't have it. But of course, okay, so we do see the Ice Punch, and Medicham goes down to what he's at right now, and I go down to that. So my Rough Skin takes him out a little bit lower. Now I can go into a Azumarill here and go for the Aqua Jet real quick, and he might opt to switch. He might opt to switch right now. Okay. If he, wanting to save the Medicham, switches out to take this incoming Aqua Jet, then I will have to switch next turn, and I probably can't take 2 hits of the HP Ice from that Sceptile. If Medicham stays in, and then he reveals that he's got something for this Azumarill, and then I would probably go down to this Medicham in the process on my Mega Venusaur. It's a tough decision, because if I take this guy out right now, then I could go down, bring in the Mega Venusaur, and Mega Venusaur can beat that Sceptile. He can. So the decision becomes, do I switch now, predicting his switch to save Medicham? I think I do. I am going to switch into the Thirst. He stays in. Shoot. So that was a misplay. I predicted he'd want to save the Medicham, keep him around here. He instead goes for the Psycho Cut. I guess he predicted my switch in. So the Thirst actually goes down. It's a crit. That did not matter at all. Very, very, very unfortunate for me. So now that the kid is the only one left, he has no reason to stay in with this Medicham at all. So I will just go for the Aqua Jet here to take out this Medicham. He will probably switch, knowing that all I've got left is the kid. No, he's going to go for a Bullet Punch. So there he reveals his 4th coverage move. I go for the Aqua Jet. That should take out this Medicham, and it does. So now the question really becomes, can an Assault Vest Azumarill survive, I'm assuming a Leaf Storm, but maybe a Giga Drain from this Sceptile? And then, can he counter one-hit KO with a Play Rough? So there's the question, ladies and gentlemen. It is up to the numbers now. We're just going to let it happen. So let's see what we... Pretty sure he's going to go for the Leaf Storm. There's the Leaf Storm. I don't think I can survive a Leaf Storm. Even though I am bulky, yeah, it's not going to do it. So, unfortunately, I do get a narrow 1-0 loss here. But that's my own fault. I should have just stayed in going for the Aqua Jet. Tried to get a survive. Yeah, because I just ended up taking a little bit of extra damage from that. So, that is unfortunate, but that is the way the cookie crumbles. So thank you guys so much for stopping by Mount Silver Battles and checking out me, Gym Leader Geo. My link to my normal channel is going to be in the annotation down below, along with Metatized, who was my opponent. So thank you guys so much for stopping by. My name is Gym Leader Geo. You guys are the hikers, and I'll see you guys next time.